Alright, so I was thinking, since there's a lovely story mode in this lovely game, what if I ranked all the planets? Since I've beaten this game over 6 times, maybe more than that, I don't even know. Okay, so the criteria is enjoyability, replayability, and yeah, that's basically it. And I'll add on extra information. Starting off with Verdantia, which is the starting planet. Verdantia, when I first played, was actually super fun. I enjoyed it a lot. The puzzles were decently hard, which is decently balanced for a starting planet. However, I wish there could have been a better introduction to this planet rather than just you go to a planet, get the crystal, and leave. Enjoyment I had on this planet was about a 7.5 out of 10, and the replayability is about I want to say like a 6 out of 10. This planet is really balanced, I'm gonna be honest. It's not too hard, it's not too easy, and it's good for a starter planet. Alright, the next planet is Solara. And oh boy, do I love Solara. That is a lot. Solara is extremely unbalanced for a second planet, and it's just not fun at all. So, enjoyment gets a 2 out of 10. I didn't enjoy this planet whatsoever. Replayability, however, it is really replayable. It can get confusing, but it is really replayable. But it's super unbalanced, and I wished XD balanced it more before, the game came out. But overall, it's a pretty good planet, I'm gonna be honest. I like the theme of it, it's pretty good. The next planet is Glacierion? I don't know how to say that, I'm gonna be honest. I actually really like this planet. This is one of my favorite planets in the entire game. The boss fight is super fun. How you have to go underwater and get the waypoints is also really fun. And yeah, it's also a really nice planet. It's also very calming at the end when you get the crystal, because normally, since in Verdantia the facility was gonna go on lockdown, Solara the temple was gonna collapse, and there's nothing outside to kill you. It's really calming. I really like Glacierion. Enjoyment was a 9 out of 10 because I did die a lot, but it was still fun. And replayability is about a 7 out of 10. It's not really replayable, but it is still replayable. And there I go. Alright, the next planet is Infernia. Now, Infernia is a pretty decent planet, I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty hard. The boss fight is a little hard to remember. But once you remember the boss fight, it is pretty easy. But I actually kind of like this planet once you get to play it more and more. This planet is really fun, actually. I've always had enjoyment playing it, other than my first playthrough. Enjoyment gets a 7 out of 10 since I don't enjoy it too much, but I still enjoy it. And replayability gets about a 6 out of 10 since the boss fight gets really repetitive, and since you have to memorize attack patterns, it's not that hard of a boss. The next one is Tenebris. I actually really like Tenebris as well. It's pretty balanced. It's not too hard. The boss fight is pretty fun. I like the teleporting mechanic of the boss, and it's a pretty fun planet, I'm gonna be honest. So enjoyment is a 10 out of 10. I really like this planet. Replayability, however, it's a 7 out of 10. Finding the key is annoying. And my only complaint about this planet is if you're in a public, you'll have a bunch of lag spikes causing you to die to corruption. And it's annoying, but it's a pretty fun planet in general. Alright, the next planet is Crimson. And oh my god, I actually hate Crimson so much. I'm not good at the swimming mechanic. Crimson is just not fun to me whatsoever. So enjoyment is a 0 out of 10. It's a really easy planet, don't get me wrong, but it's just so unfun. And replayability gets a 5 out of 10 since the boss is similar to Infernia, which you just have to memorize attack patterns while avoiding the eye. And the best planet in the entire game, Lumora. I love Lumora so much. It's really replayable, it's really fun. You don't lag that much during your first few playthroughs. But oh my god, I love Lumora so much. So enjoyment gets a 10 out of 10. It does get a little repetitive after a little while, but replayability also gets a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I really love Lumora. Alright, and that concludes today's video. A little reminder that I do have a Discord, and feel free to join that. I will help with planets and stuff, and you get notified whenever I post. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.